The Coinceras channel is pleased to have you back. Our current position on the one-day chart is just below 54.5 cents, everyone. The XRP token is ugly. We lost money, but it was only because we moved 1 penny. My advice to zoom out is based on this very reason. However, at this point in time, all we can hope for is a trigger event that causes this cryptocurrency to crash. In the meantime, the opposition has agreed to pay the US SEC $10 million in penalties. Allow me to clarify this for you. Hey, we want $1 billion, the SEC said. After some consideration, Ripple has decided to offer you $10 million. For us, that's the perfect price. This lawsuit was likely won by us. Not to mention that you lack a case. From this point on, let's proceed. However, I've seen claims that the matter has concluded and a settlement has been reached. It is still in the future. Ripple has recently lodged a protest. On the same day that 2 SEC lawyers resigned for misbehavior and the debt box case, Brad Garlinghouse weighed in, saying that it was right. The US will continue to pick up the pieces of the agency's destructive policies long after Gensler is gone. Looking at the SEC's current situation, it seems like they're basically trying everything and hope for the best. That is the current state of affairs. These crypto cases just keep going against them. On sometimes, they are even able to reach a settlement. The corporation that can't afford to defend itself has settled, according to the document. In the end, they will always lose if they face genuine resistance, such as Ripple or Coinbase. However, the show will continue to be terrible even after Gensler leaves. For a long time, they will be responsible for cleaning that up. The speculation that SEC Chairman Gary Gensler had purchased XRP has recently gone public. None of it has been confirmed. People kept sending it to me, so I mentioned it in yesterday's video. I still stated in that video that I have no idea whether what you're saying is genuine or not. To be honest, I didn't believe it either. We now know it's completely false. An unprecedented infusion of $454.4 trillion into the digital asset business will occur once real-world assets are linked to the blockchain, and the narrative shifts. The current situation with Terra is the subject of much discussion. To add to that, BlackRock opted to tokenize assets on Terra. There were also comments about how they were going to sell their XRP and buy HBAR. Looking at that figure $454.4 trillion, though, makes you wonder. That will be distributed among other cryptocurrency platforms. It will involve more than simply XRP. Sizes XL, M, and X will not be the only options. Long term, we will see the implementation of HBAR, Casper, and Nexera Algo.io data. They aren't competing with each other, but that value will still drive the market for the remaining cryptocurrencies. Yeah, I know. Even in the crypto realm, people can be quite tribal. Their goal is to have their cryptocurrency selected every time. I keep telling you to diversify because of this same reason. Keep a small amount of each of these ISO coins. Yes, I do a lot of XRP video production, but my true passion is collecting utility maxi ads. Each one of them receives a small investment from me. My purchase of Nexera, I invest in QNT, Algo, ODA, XTC, XLM, and I continue to stack XRP. That way, I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket. Plus, I believe that these other chains will provide future opportunities for passive income. For example, maybe XDC offers a better way to earn passive income than Ripple and XRP. Maybe, Ledger, XLM and Stellar will provide a superior option. We can't say for sure. Because of this, it is wise to put some money into each of them. In this way, you can build a fantastic portfolio. The top global network for cross-border collection and payout is operated by Ripple partner Tunes Payments. In addition to Apple Pay, Amazon Payments, MasterCard, Visa, Apple Ally Pay, and TikTok, there are many more. More than 110 nations, 60 plus different kinds of money. There are 285 different ways to pay, and 400 people in the network. And you can see the true magnitude of this. Additionally, as I mentioned in a previous video, Ripples is targeting both institutions and enterprise adoption. Retail and retail payments aren't their main priorities. You are aware, though, of the individuals who have joined forces with Ripple to create that enormous global network. And the same holds true for Boons. It is included in a UN study on the implementation handbook for electronic payments. Both the worldwide payment network and the international hubs that may be integrated into other countries were mentioned as features of Ripple. Additionally, the platform has received confidential validation from powerful world leaders. When the UN brings emphasis to blockchain technology, people take notice. Similarly, when they bring focus to global payments, people start to pay attention because they are mentioning the global rails that are being put up. And XRP will operate on those rails as well. The timing is irrelevant. Tasha, an Indonesian infrastructure provider, and Ripple user Niam have inked a memorandum of understanding. Their remittance service linked with Gumbu is real-time. Nowadays, a Korean bank has also gone live. The train keeps going. You can see the big picture now that we have additional railroads in Indonesia. Things are starting to fall into place. Everything is unfolding while you read this. These announcements occur every day at this same moment. You know, there was a time when we would get one announcement every week, and everyone would be so excited about it. Yet, the current price of XRP would not be visible. Why? Reason being, the network system is still in its infancy. Truly, expansion of the relationship enhances the digital payment operations of Niam's UK. We meet up again, and this time we bring up digital ID. That, my friend, is the next logical step. Niamey claims that this most recent agreement, an extension of a relationship that began in 2015, has aided them in meeting the KYC and anti-money laundering regulations that apply to all of their transactions. The process is in place, and as stated in the statement, the increased cooperation will allow them to comply with strict KYC/AML regulations. And regulations meant to prevent the funding of terrorism that are mandated by various markets' money service industry licenses. All is clear to you. At the same time, regulations are in the works. Soon, a digital ID will be required for all financial transactions in the emerging digital economy, and the World Economic Forum has set 2025 as its target year for this transition. This begins in June 2020 and continues through June 2022. Furthermore, 2025 will be the focal point of future efforts. On the inside, this is enormous. On the other hand, they do touch on the idea of developing nations being on an equal footing. At this very moment, that is happening. The new financial system will require everyone to have a bank account, so they say. That has been the intended course of action since 2022. How much progress, though, we have made since then. Take note of all the barriers we have constructed since then. And it's not limited to XRP and Ripple. It's incredible. This trend isn't limited to XLM, other networks are following suit. Simply said, we may experience the light bulb moment once everything is in order. I believe that is the outcome we are anticipating. The video ends there. Do me a favor and subscribe to my channel. Muchas gracias, depart.